Yeah, we'll talk about North Bengal in detail in just a bit. Let's quickly head back to Arpita. Arpita, I believe the polling booth where you are stationed, EPS has come to cast his vote.
In Salem.
All right. Mr. Rajshekharan, what do you make of the contest? We were talking about Vijay. How much of a factor will he be?
Good morning, Pranesh. Say, if you go by the past voting pattern and that statistics of Tamil Nadu elections, maximum it would be up to 75%. So this elections is definitely going to be completely different because of actor Vijay's entry. But he is not going to make any dent or impact in the committed, dedicated voters of both AIADMK and DMK. There is a chunk of votes which was never casted or they were not interested. That is the young vote, the Gen Z votes. So he will be getting in different areas, in different pockets. In the urban areas, he'll be getting some 10%, and rural areas 7 to 8%, or it may fluctuate from 5 to 10 or even to 12. It may go up to 12 in some pockets. So that is the vote which we are going to closely watch, because 75 plus you add on 15. My gut feel says the voting when it finishes in the evening, it will go up to 90% max, from 80 to 90%. So this vote will not decide the fate of AIADMK or DMK. The committed votes will go to DMK, which they are in alliance with the alliance partners. So there is anti-incumbency. I'm not denying the fact that anti-incumbency is taken away by Vijay, and that vote, which never was in favor of any government for that matter, be it AIADMK or DMK. Now it is the Congress DMK which is leading by all surveys. I'm talking about the neutral surveys, unbiased surveys. I'm not talking about the planted surveys by...
Response, Mr. Rajagopalan is saying something, and then we bring in Arpita.
No, Rajshekharan may be right in his straight, but the groundswell is for Vijay and Edappadi Palaniswamy, anti-incumbency at core. And second thing, what is the Election Commission doing, Pranesh? Yesterday, cash was delivered in Coimbatore South and Mylapore. Why election? Gyaneshwar, Mr. Chief Election Commissioner, you should come and act, because thousands of companies, street protests, the buses were pelted stones, and moreover, the public was stalled. Why Election Commission is silent? The huge company, 10,000 rupees per voter was distributed. Yesterday, there was a bus in Chennai that the Election Commission may countermand the Coimbatore election. So therefore, high amount of corruption. Still, the Election Commission says pre and fair vote. I don't think so. And Vijay is a factor. Definitely, he will cut into the votes of almost all the political parties. Vijay is a force. And second,
Right.
Tamil Nadu, we'll go to Arpita in just a bit. But Pratibha and Dharani, who traveled the length and breadth of the state during the last 4 weeks, they will sum up the contest, really the main issues which are up at stake. Pratibha, why don't you start?
Sorry to interrupt, but before that, these are the visuals you can see of Edappadi Palaniswamy. We are getting these live visuals. Arpita is going to join us and tell us more about this. But you can see he's gone in there to cast his vote. A lot is going to be riding on this man after all. Whether he can defend the legacy of J. Lalita this time around. AIADMK, remember, is going to be fighting in alliance with the BJP, something which we hadn't seen under the Jaya era. But can this man, as he claims to be the legatee, one of the legatees, many of them, that legacy too has split, but can he prove himself to be the true and the only legatee of J. Lalita? A lot's going to be riding on that. Let me take that question across to Pratibha. Pratibha, the stakes for AIADMK this election season.
Absolutely, Meghna. It's definitely a do or die for the AIADMK alliance. And, as we've been mentioning, that Kongu belt is going to be very, very crucial for the AIADMK. Palani over the last few days, at least in the last 1 week, has been only in and around the Congo belt. That is one region where in 2021 the AIADMK alliance had done really well. Can they ensure that they keep that support or not is going to be very crucial, because the DMK has also deployed, and Mr. Rajagopalan as well spoke about the Coimbatore South constituency. It's one of the most intense, most interesting battles in the Tamil Nadu elections this time around, because we have Sendil Balaji, the DMK strongman, who is contesting from the constituency. Now, it's very interesting because he has left his bastion of Karur, has come to Coimbatore South. Clear indication that the DMK wants to increase its presence in the Congo belt. Now, in the 2021 elections, while it was a clean sweep for the AIADMK in this region, in 2024 Lok Sabha elections, interestingly, the DMK made inroads in this region. Of course, in the 2024 elections, the AIADMK and BJP were split. So how is it going to play out this time around will be very interesting. Palani himself is also very personally invested, because for him it is about consolidating the vote in this region. Apart from that, the DMK as well is wanting to convert the inroads that it made in the Lok Sabha elections and ensure that it also continues in the assembly elections this time around. So that region is going to be very, very crucial. The western belt is going to be very crucial. And voters have started coming out already. Appeals going out to the voters to come out and cast their vote. These regions are very important. Apart from that, in the Chennai region, and how the alliances play out in each of these constituencies is also going to be one to watch out for, Meghna.
Absolutely. In fact, do stay on with us, Pratibha. Let's get a quick SWOT analysis as well. What's going to be at stake for the AIADMK and the BJP front? We are going to first start with, there you have it, the strengths first. The strengths is, of course, the J.J. Lalita legacy that this man, EPS, Edapati Palanisamy, says that he is the true legacy to the rural base, is something that, of course, it has in the past historically been quite loyal to the AIADMK, the rural pockets, as well as the backing of the BJP. You have, of course, the big guns, including the Prime Minister, who have campaigned vociferously in the state of Tamil Nadu for EPS, along with EPS, something which we haven't seen in the other alliance, where Rahul Gandhi, remember, and Chief Minister Stalin decided to campaign separately. Meanwhile, when it comes to the threats, the TVK impact, the Sasikala factor, the two big factors, the Vijay impact and Sasikala factor, does she manage to split the loyal voters, the loyal fans of J.J. Lalita? That's going to be the question when it comes to the threats. So, Pranesh, this is going to be interesting, because this time around it is going to be a toss-up between whether AIADMK can fight not just DMK, but also the Vijay factor.
The main challenge really for the AIADMK is to defend their strongholds amid the split. And Dharani will tell us more about it. Arpita also joins the broadcast. Dharani.
Well, in 2021, after 10 years of ruling, the ADMK was able to secure around 65 seats. But in 2024 parliamentary elections, the ADMK was not able to secure even a single parliamentary seat. So the reason that was cited by many critics was that Edapati Palanisamy was largely seen as a Gounder face, and only the Gounder community from the western region of Tamil Nadu they voted for him in large numbers. But as far as the Tevar community and the one-year community is concerned, they did not back ADMK in 2024, and that is why they were not able to secure any parliamentary seats, is what many critics still now tell. But this time, the NDA alliance seems to have done something to solve this problem, because they brought in the Patali Makkal Katchi led by Anbumani Ramadas into their fold. So, Anbumani Ramadas is seen as a big one-year face. He is very prominent in the northern region of Tamil Nadu among the one-year community. So now that he is present in the NDA, now that he is part of the NDA, the ADMK believes that they will be able to get a good chunk of one-year votes. On the other hand, as far as the Tevar community is concerned, Amma Makkal Vettri Kazhagam is right now part of the NDA. TTV Dinakaran, who was not in talking terms with Edapati Palanisamy until a few months back, he took a U-turn, and now he has joined the Edapati Palanisamy-led NDA. So since TTV Dinakaran is part of the NDA alliance at the moment, the Tevar votes will also be coming towards them, and that is why this time the NDA alliance feels that they will be able to crack the winning formula. And personally, for Edapati Palanisamy, since 2019, he has not been winning any elections, like be it the parliamentary elections or the local body elections or 2022 2021 assembly elections or any bypoll. The ADMK has lost every single election since 2020.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. They are helping you, pa. They are helping you. Yeah. Please sit down. Yeah. Sit down. Otherwise, you can. No, 1 minute. No. You. Yeah. They are helping you. Yeah. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். முதல்ல ஆண்டவனை பிரார்த்தித்து விட்டு ஜனநாயக திருக்கோயிலான வாக்குச்சாவடி தான் ஜனநாயக திருக்கோயில். வாக்காளர்களே மகேசங்கள். அதனால இன்னைக்கு இறைவனை பிரார்த்தித்து இதே வாக்குச்சாவடிக்கு ஒரு மருத்துவ கல்லூரி உயர் மாணவியா வந்த, இதே வாக்குச்சாவடிக்கு அரசியல்வாதியா வந்த பாஜக.
Many decades back I've come to the same polling booth as a medical student. I've come to the same polling booth as the state president of the BJP. Then I came as a governor and today I've come as a candidate.
சாமானிய குடிமக்கள் எப்படி உயர்ந்து வர முடியும்?
This is the beauty of democracy.
ஒரு சான்று. இன்னொன்னு, நான் ஆளுநரா ஆன உடனே அந்தந்த மாநிலத்தின் முதல் குடிமகள் அவர்கள் தான். அதனால அந்த மாநிலத்திற்கு அவர்கள் வாக்கை மாற்றி விடுவார்கள். ஆனா என் தமிழ் மக்கள் என் தமிழ்நாட்டில தான் என் வாக்கு இருக்கணும்னு நான் 2 மாநில ஆளுநர் ஆன பிறகும் என்னோட வாக்கை நான் தமிழ்நாட்டில தான்.
Usually the governors who are appointed to various states, they'll be having their votes in that particular state, but when I was a governor I made sure that my
எல்லோரும் பாதுகாப்பாக.
Candidate from the Mylapore constituency, if I'm not wrong, Tamilisai, they're confident of NDA doing well, Meghna.
Well, absolutely. Let's also quickly remind our viewers that as we have been discussing Vijay, can he turn his fans into loyal voters? That's going to be the big question. And of course, he's not going to be the first one. Superstar who's entered the electoral fair. Who can forget the MG Ramachandran era? He is celebrated actor from the 50s to the 70s. MGR is one of the biggest that can come in the Tamil Nadu politics. In the Dravidian fray, he is the one who founded the AIADMK in the year 1972. He was elected the chief minister 3 times till his death. Then, of course, followed by JJ Lalita, his protege. She joined AIADMK, became an MP in 1984. She continued to with the legacy of stars, turning into political netas. She became the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister first time in 1991 and then served as the Chief Minister 6 times until her death. So this is the kind of legacy we've seen of stars. Kamal Haasan, however, founded the Makkal Nidhi Mayam in 2018. He contested the 2021 assembly polls and then he lost. This time around, remember, he is going to be in the poll fray himself. His party at the time had managed to secure 2.62 votes in 2021. Not a very successful stint as a politician. And Pranesh, the likes of Vijay Khan, the likes of Kamala Haasan, many of them would say are also reminders that not every time you're a hit in the box office, you'll be a big
the number of people who turn up for your rallies or events does not necessarily translate into votes. That's really the challenge for Vijay. EPS is speaking. After that, we take a short break.
இப்ப தேர்தல் நடந்துகிட்டு இருக்கு. இந்த நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கின்ற தேர்தலில் வாக்காளர் மக்கள் அனைவரும் வாக்குச்சாவடிக்கு சென்று தங்களுடைய ஜனநாயக
going on. I urge all the people to go to the respective polling booths and cast their votes.
அது அவருடைய விருப்பம். இப்பதானே தேர்தலே ஆரம்பமாக இருக்குது. காலையில் தான் தேர்தல்
the polling has just begun. We have to wait and see how the polling is going to go.
தொலைக்காட்சியில் இன்று அனைத்து வாக்காளர் பெருமக்களுமே வாக்குச்சாவடிக்கு சென்று தங்களுடைய ஜனநாயக கடமை ஆற்ற வேண்டும் என்பதுதான் என்னுடைய அன்பான வேண்டுகோள்.
I urge the people to be energetic, and I urge the people to actively go to the polling booths and cast their votes. This will decide the next 5 years of Tamil Nadu. Your vote will decide the next 5-year future of Tamil Nadu.